Holy Trinity stands next to the long village green near timber frame cottages and the medieval guildhall of Much Wenlock. And there is this sandstone cross in the churchyard of Holy Trinity, not too far from the porchway, and it's of an uncertain date. It has an octagonal base measuring 1 metre across, with what appears as lead lining in the socket, which is for the well eroded shaft at about 1.7 metres high. Now, in 680 AD, St Milburg founded an Anglo-Saxon community here, and this very location was a nun's church, so the sandstone cross may date from then, may have Saxon origins. So the origins of the Holy Trinity go back to the 7th century, and the name of St Milburg means gentle protection. Her mother was said to be a saintly Kentish princess named Demnova, and her father was a Mercian ruler named Merwell, who was probably the son of Penda, the ferocious pagan king of Mercia in central England. When she was young, very young, while still living at home in Meganceter, which was a mini sub-kingdom of the greater Anglo-Saxon kingdom of Mercia, she refused all the riches of this world, cared for the poor and the sick, and converted many to Christ. And I found a traditional story. It says that a certain wealthy man sought Milburg's hand in marriage, but the holy woman had vowed to serve God with celibacy for all her life. And this nobleman was pissed at the rejection and pursued her with armed forces. But the saint crossed the river that turned into an unpassable flow as she went through and stopped the wicked men following her. And the site where Milburg hid from the nobleman is named Stoke St Milburg to this day, and it's near Ludlow. And legend says that through the saint's fervent prayers, a holy well gushed forth in a place which healed many sick people. And this holy well still exists, and there are reports of miraculous cures from its waters even today. And a shrine containing her relics was visited by multitudes of pilgrims seeking her help. But the original Wenlock Abbey was most probably destroyed by the Danes around 874, and the tomb with all St Milburg's relics was lost for a while. That is until the end of the 11th century, when monks started excavating a local old and unused church. When one day a local boy playing nearby fell into the tomb. So the site was excavated and found intact, and the relics of St Milburg were dug out together with remains of her coffin and a church altar. And this stone coffin is thought to be that of St Milburg, and it's outside the Holy Trinity Church. And her monastery eventually grew to become Wenlock Priory, located a short distance down the road. But nothing earlier than the 12th century now stands above ground in the current churchyard, apart from possibly the standing stone. And the church we see today was erected by the Cluniac monks of Wenlock Priory, beginning around 1150, and it's got typical rounded Norman arches and pillars. Now, I did not know this until I did my research. The Wenlock Olympian Games were established in 1861 by William Penny Brookers, and the games are still held each year and provided the inspiration for the Olympic movement.